Howdy and hello! Welcome back to Mike's Game Domain. This is Mike. We're going to be playing a couple just kind of fights of, or whatever, fights of Robocraft Unleashed. This is a cool game. It's building and all that stuff. Yeah, we've already been through that. Sorry, it's really tired. I'm really tired. So this is the current sort of bot that I'm working on called Claw. It's a big basically array of SMG guns on the top and on the bottom, which means that it fires front facing. So it has some issues whenever it's firing down at something or up at something, but straight on is quite powerful. And inside of this back is actually a hover. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, is a good like hover thing, and so it has a hover buried inside here. You can see it. Oh, it has a couple. Yeah, it has two of them in there. And those provide... Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay, like that. Those provide the lift on the back, and then it has hovers here as well on the front. So I kind of modeled it after a modern day... let's do that. After a modern day, like, kind of attack helicopter in terms of the cockpit. You have a gun seat down there. There's jets. There's kind of jets all over the place for this one. And guns on these sort of racks. Now, unfortunately, you had to build these kind of wings out pretty big in order to fit everything on it. So it's okay, but it means that it's quite exposed. So what I've done to mitigate that is attach some shielding, like so. And you can tell that's pretty solid defense. I wonder if on the bottom would make more sense than the top. Although I don't know if you can actually. Yeah, I don't think you can. Anyway, yeah, the placement of the shields is sometimes a bit tough to figure out. Is that helpful? Is that even helpful right there? Let's see. Let's go there. Yeah, we can't do that at all. Well, anyway, let's just keep it how it was. I think, like... that is kind of what we were working with. Yeah, so a couple layers of shields. You know what, I originally didn't have these top shields, and I don't think I like them very much, honestly, unless we did it like that. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. The issue is that these wings kept getting shot off and I was losing all my guns. So actually that's not bad, because from below that offers a decent protection all the way across sort of the wing structure. And I don't think that's going to impact the downward firing quite as much. So, all right, cool. So it's basically one big sort of wing and then a front to back sort of hovercraft. And I put some shields on the back. So let's fight. I'm sorry, that took way too long. Deathmatch or battle arena? I kind of like battle arena. I feel like you get a lot more points this way rather than deathmatch. So, uh-oh. Oops, I didn't realize it took me out of the queue. Yeah, I did get out of the 4K, but it doesn't matter. I like it. I like 4K. Alright, so let's get back in the queue, and I'm going to pause, and then when the game starts, we'll unpause. I'll see you in just a second. Alright, our map is loaded in nicely. We've got a couple teammates. It looks like Plasma's there, railguns, and railguns. I don't know. Yeah, so this thing flies really well. It's very stable. It turns super quick. And it even has backwards facing jets, so I can pretty much maneuver in any direction that I need. It's very powerful in terms of maneuverability, which is awesome. Which you'll see. Oh, what's going on over there? Oh, someone was sniping it, I guess. Interesting. But yeah, you can see from the front, it's quite a powerful package. If I get too close, these guns will start to shoot the shields, so I have to kind of keep a little bit of distance as I go. What I wanted to say though is it seems like I'm leveling up much faster than I am earning money. So what's happening is I'm unlocking new stuff, but I'm not able to afford really building out my bots the way I want to, making them strong, or even buying like new stuff. So I think I need to focus on improving the current kind of tier, I guess you could call it, or the current level of armor and guns, and kind of making the bots as good as they can be before I move on, because I'm just not capturing enough money to to really afford everything. And so I think you have to either focus on, you know, working on the current level, or you just don't have enough money to really do anything. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is just play a few matches and earn some money so I can really spend some good funding on making, even when this thing flips over, it recovers remarkably well. So it's a really good bot. I'm very happy with the build. I could make it more stable by oh, is that the enemy base? Oh wow, I didn't realize I was here already. Kind of rushed in, but oh well. It does work, I guess. Oh, they got a tower. Oh, they got a respawn as well. Let me avoid that guy. Let's do some damage here. So one thing I noticed is I can generally outmaneuver a lot of people by flying above them and kind of spinning around. I'm able to do enough damage to the guns. Guns are typically located on the top of bots. I'm able to do enough damage to the guns where they don't really... Let's see if I can maybe hurt that flyer to the point where he's immobilized. I'm not very accurate at this range. Yeah, because of my awesome maneuverability, I'm able to use objects in the world as shields, essentially. So I'm keeping myself between their tower and the enemies, and it buys me a few extra seconds to do a little bit more damage. So it's a really powerful tool, having a good maneuverable robot. The one thing, like I said, that I can't do that I really want to is strafe. I cannot get these hovers to be able to strafe. I don't know how you achieve that, but I'm not able to make it happen. Oh, is that the flyer? Oh wow, he did a ton of damage to me. I got nothing left. So one thing that I like to do whenever I'm down to like nothing here, I'll zoom out so y'all can see, is go ahead and run back home, and I'll actually heal, and then they don't get the bonus for killing me. Uh-oh. You do have very limited maneuverability though, so you have to be a little bit cautious when you're doing stuff like this. Also, it wastes some time. Like, I could be out there actually helping the team do stuff, but I don't know. I kind of like robbing them of the kill, so. Here we go. Okay, should be good. Been spotted. I think that's what that question mark is, or exclamation point, excuse me, is. Oh, flipping. Don't flip. Don't flip. Go back. Go back. Okay, perfect. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, if I fall in that trench, it's going to be very hard to get out. I actually want to cross this bridge if I can. Wow, I might actually make it. I was thinking I wouldn't. Oh, I don't know if that's a friendly or an enemy. That laser that you saw is actually the railgun kind of lining up its shots. So I'm going to actually heal here. Awesome. You can see the graphics are good. I mean, they're nothing to write home about, but at the 4K resolution, they're very crisp. And they're very attractive, you know, it's good enough kind of thing. So my bot's getting rebuilt slowly. I have all my maneuver things. I think at this point it's just armor and guns and lights. You can see the back of my robot is actually where I have kind of the headlights. So what I tend to do is kind of back into a fight, and that way I have these front shields, and I can utilize that headlight to also see. This map's plenty bright, so I don't need it, but it is one thing that I have done in the past. Alright, so let's... Oh, that's an enemy rail, I believe. Yep, and he's missed. Good. Oh, been spotted. That's not good. That seems like it's coming from a flyer, like really high. Oh, there's a baddie. Try to take out the guns, but honestly, I've had just luck just going for armor and maneuverability. If I take out their ability to fly, it generally weakens them to the point where I can just pick them off. Oh wow, that rail is really helpful there. Friendly rail there. Okay, so there's an enemy tower. I think we should go for the towers more so than their home base. Because at this level, we're not going to do a ton of damage to the base. But whenever the shields drop, it seems like you do more damage than normally. So, oh, I'm all alone, aren't I? I'll just screw them. Why not? Again, I'm just delaying them making progress by kind of picking them off and tooling around and drawing fire. I'm getting my guys a chance to respawn and drive over here and basically reinforce my position. So it's kind of what I'm going for, just to be a nuisance so that I don't even have any guns, so that my team can kind of recover from all getting wiped off the map. So again, just drawing fire. I'm gonna try to go back and heal at this point. To no! Oh yes, hung on to it. Nice. So one thing, since I do have those backwards thrusters, that's what helps me maneuver in situations like this, where I've got very limited sort of flight options. If I get spun around, I can actually fly backwards or forwards. It's really, really handy to have that. So highly recommend putting some backwards facing thrusters, as well as your, of course, forward and sideways. And also, if you start flipping out, actually hold shift and lower yourself down, and the closer you get to the ground, it seems like the more stable your hover jets, or whatever those things are called, it becomes. So that's good. All right, so I'm actually going to heal up here. I am 7-0 with 2 assists and a bunch of points, a bunch of damage. Wow, I'm actually winning by a lot. I have about double the next highest person, so can't complain about that. This is obviously a really good robot. I think it's working out. I think it's a good design. I play well with it. I'm able to do kind of strafing runs and irritate them. I'm also able to take definitely one robot on head on, just flat out head on and beat them because of the shielding, I believe, is what gives me that sort of durability in a fight. So very happy with this robot. Very, very happy. Let's team up with our group and see where they're headed. There is definitely strength in numbers in this game, so I tend to fly off and do my own thing sometimes, but honestly, we as a team will get much better results if we stick together and face them like 2-on-1 or 3-on-2. If you have a numbers, because the weapons are okay, they're not like crazy good. So if you can leverage a advantage in numbers, it goes a long way for winning skirmishes, I will say. So there's that. Is that a baddie? Yep. There's that. Wow, I'm crushing these guys. Guys and girls, I guess. I don't know who plays Robocraft. Probably both. It's a fun game. I mean, I can see anyone really enjoying it. The building aspect in particular. Actually, my daughter walked in on me today, and she was really interested in playing. So, unfortunately, it was bedtime for her, but maybe I will let her help me design the next bot, because she plays the blocks and stuff. She's very creative, so that'll be very interesting for everyone to see kind of what a 3-year-old can put together. Oh, there's a flyer. Let's plasma bomber, I guess is what they're called. Wow, okay. Those things are hard to hit. If I stay in my bubble, I can heal, so that's kind of the plan here. Also, he can't shoot into this bubble. I don't think I've hit him once. Jeez. That sucks. Yeah, we need a better solution for flyers. I don't know if railguns are the way to go, or what, but these SMG guns are just not cutting it. And I can imagine plasma guns are even worse, because you kind of have to lob those. They follow an arc, so trying to hit. There we go. Just wait for him to land. That's the way to do it. Sucker. Alright, let's move on here. We're actually losing No, we're winning. We're winning. I think we're basically almost dominating here. We need to get this tower, but we've done more damage to their core. It seems like we are winning most of the skirmishes. Kind of fire in a burst here. I haven't scored a single hit. Wow. I guess I'll just pick out this tower while that person tries to figure out what they want to do about me. That circle, that yellow circle that just erupted around me is actually kind of like a temporary level up type thing. It's called overclocking, and basically as you fight and do damage, your armor and your weapons and pretty much everything, I think, gets stronger, which is cool because it makes the end of the map much more crucial because everybody's more powerful and you can get more accomplished. The beginning of the map, you can kind of take time to dick around. Ooh, sorry, to fool around and not have to fight quite so hard. So I like it. It escalates the pace and the sort of the ability to tilt the scales. It escalates that as the fight goes on. Hopefully I took out a gun. That would be fantastic, because I am not able to hit him from this range. Yeah, rail hover. Boy, you're hard to hit, buddy. Alright, moving on. I don't care about that stupid thing. He's obviously not doing that much damage to anyone. Oh, he's going for me, and can I make it out of his sights? I can. Oops. Let's help out with this guy. Wow, I just got massacred. So that's because I was engaging the shields. I don't know why. Sometimes I just want to see if I can pop those shields and break them, which is a really dumb strategy. They're the hardest part on the robot to break. So I guess I get kind of cocky there, and I try to take out their shields. Wow, they're attacking my base. Hello? What is my teammate doing? Are you AFK? Crap. Come on, we need to clear out the base here. So immobilize him, try to take out guns, and then ultimately kill him. And then look for any other enemies. I don't see anything else happening. And let's move on. So I'm currently 10 and 2. It's these freaking flyers, man. They're taking me out of the fight, and I guess I should just ignore them, because they're really not doing that much. Not doing that much in terms of like tipping the balance here. They're not doing that much, so I just need to ignore them and move on, because they're taking me out of the legitimate fight. They're doing my strategy where they pick on someone and then distract them, and they're not actually able to make progress in the battle as they should be. So, oh gosh, I hate when someone respawns right as I'm approaching. It really is annoying, because it really sets you up for failure, because they're going to be healing while they're fighting you. Alright, let's do some real damage here. Now that the shields are down, like I said, I believe the guns do extra work. And I can maneuver and stay hard to hit. I should be able to put in some good damage here on their core. Oh, their shields are back up. Yep, time for me to be a little more skirmish and run away. Oh, I don't have good control here. I'm probably going to die. Come on. Oh, maybe I'll get away. Maybe so. I'm worried about that rail one firing at me, but... Oh, there's a bad guy that's going to kill me for sure. I do have 2 guns, it looks like, so that's cool. Spinning, I'm holding shift to drop down low, because again, you have more control when you're low on the ground like this. Can I actually pick out that... I'm not doing enough damage to... Whoop, I think I got railed. So as you can see at the top, we've done a lot more damage to their core than they've done to ours, so I'm still happy about this match. It's kind of a long match, honestly. It's 18 minutes, good lord. Well, maybe this next couple episodes will just be matches, because like I said, I really need to just get some money, earn some money so we can buy things. And the problem is, as I'm earning money and playing, I'm leveling up, and I'm constantly being pushed to the next tier of stuff. But I don't have the money to really afford to be there, so it's kind of a nasty situation. I swear we were just getting attacked. Maybe I'm crazy. All right, so let's see. Someone told me where to go. There's a bad guy. Come on, land a hit. Gosh, they're so hard to hit. I'm pushing spacebar to jump up this mountain. I wish I wasn't drifting, because then I could actually fire. Oh, they're shooting that tower over there. All right, let's go defend the tower from that guy right there. I could have definitely been doing a lot more this map, but we're kind of winning, so I'm not really fighting as hard as I can. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of try to keep the game a little balanced by managing how effective, because not everybody's as good as everyone else, so I just like even battles. I think they're way more fun for everyone. So, dang it, got it. Who got it? stupid thing.
You no longer have your clock cycle booster. Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Oh my god, they got all the towers? See, I just leveled up, which means I got access to new stuff, but I have no money to buy it. So that's kind of the problem that I'm in, but... I mean, I guess you can't complain about leveling too fast. It doesn't seem balanced. It doesn't seem like I'm getting even close to enough money to actually justify leveling where I can really afford anything. And these new gears are so expensive, man. Like, each gun is like $2,000 or whatever. And you don't even earn $2,000 in one map. So it takes a lot of effort to earn anything, I feel. Alright, so they're actually starting to tip the scales here. They're doing a lot of damage to our fusion tower. And they have control of the towers. So I need to do what I can to fight back a little hard here. Alright, so I'm just basically drawing their attention so they're not rushing forward. Hopefully my team is making an effort to defend. It doesn't really seem like they're doing a good job, but that'll be the next thing I work on. Oh, this person is. That's good. They're a plasma, though. I think the plasmas are garbage. I don't know. They don't, for how slow they fire, they don't do nearly enough damage. Like, the SMGs are way more powerful. Again, they're hit and run. So for a bomber, for a jet, it makes sense because you can fly in, drop a load of damage, and then fly out. But for a tank, I mean, you're pretty much going to drift into the battle and then be engaged for some time. And so I think the SMGs just make a whole lot more sense because I believe they have better damage over time. Oh crap. Oh, oh. We need to get this tower back. I always think the rocks are bad guys. What's hitting me? God, those flyers are the worst. That might be him. A lot of times underneath, hovers is pretty weak because they don't anticipate you being there. So if you can actually drift underneath them, you can sneak in a sneaky good shot that penetrates armor and such. Does maybe more damage than it probably should, that kind of thing. Anything that's unexpected, generally in a fight, is the way to go. Surprise is your best friend. Unless you're just very, very strong. Then you don't have to worry about that. Oh wow, look at that. I'm taking out chunks of this guy with my one gun. If I could... Oh my god, I killed him. That's insane. Okay, well I definitely can't take on that tower. That's awesome. Oh, we won! Okay, wonderful. Oh, thank you, team. I was struggling there at the end, but we pulled it off, so. And did I come in first? I definitely came in first. Look at that, on damage, almost double the next highest person. Score, first place. Kills, first place. Okay, so first place all the way around. Wow. Alright, I'm happy with this robot, and I wasn't even trying too hard to stay focused on winning that entire time. Wow, okay, I like it. I think those guys were a little more beginners in terms of skill. Their bots seemed fine. It's not that they were built bad, but they just didn't... They didn't focus... Oh my god, thank you so much. 9,000 RP, I need that. Oh, I need that. And I leveled up again. Or maybe that's the same level up. I think it's the same level. Yeah, see, look, new cubes, Mark 4s. I would love to start incorporating those, but unfortunately you have to buy them first. Okay, so the point of this game is so you actually spend real money, which is fine. I mean, this is free. I've been doing all this for free, so that's pretty amazing. So yes, perhaps that's part of the problem, is if I was spending real money and balancing the in-game rewards of RP with the GC of actually purchases, I could probably be building new robots as I level up appropriately. So I'm sure this is an intentional sort of slight frustration where you're not having enough money to really leverage the new stuff that you get. And that makes perfect sense for the sake of driving sales, and I'm totally fine with that. I mean, games do need to make money. That's not the point of making a game, but it kind of is. So yeah. So I'll let that one go. I'll just deal with it. I'm playing for free. I don't mind paying money and supporting a game that I really enjoy. I don't think this game is going to have a lot of long-term enjoyment for me unless the higher levels are significantly different. Because so far it seems like the battles are pretty repetitive. Tier 1 battle versus tier whatever I am now, 23. I mean, I got the ability to hover. That was a big change versus wheels. But outside of that, it's really been kind of the same sort of thing over and over again. It doesn't feel grindy. I'm not bored, but I can just see that I will be soon. If it doesn't really pick up the pace, it's kind of where this is headed. So, but anyway, at the moment, I'm very much enjoying the game. So I shouldn't probably talk like that. I'm just trying to anticipate the future to determine if I can honestly justify buying something. But I don't think I can at this point. I could maybe move, yeah, I could move these forward just a touch. That would help with them not clipping down here when I'm firing down on stuff. Could I move you forward? No, I could not. Okay, well that's, I mean, that's something. That was a, sometimes just playing around with these blocks will kind of help you to optimize. Yeah. It's such a cool looking robot. I like it. Alright guys, that's it, guys and gals. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, whatever you want to do. And we'll play again soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.